Okay. Since we don't have it, and this is where I am going to be mad. Do you think the companion was talking about like their sex life?
It was definitely going to mention, I has to have mentioned, this was a big deal for us. The whole studio, we had to get approval for this.
We really wanted to make it tasteful.
Yeah. They said only if they get on their knees on the shag carpet and only Clark takes off his shirt. And then we're going to pan to the window in a very weird way at the end.
Don't spoil anything.
Because remember, someone is on a secondary hidden video feed, right? So what if there
What
is
are you doing?
What if there is a third one?
There is one. Why else do you allow somebody to live in there?
I mean, he owns the building.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch you, I promise.
No, yeah, this is just for security purposes.
By the way, I've helped clean up bodies now.
So that means he's seen her naked.
Yeah, he probably put one underneath the toilet seat.
Wow.
Oh, you weren't going that far.
What is he looking at when he sees that? Straight butthole? Poopy time?
Sorry, I didn't know you weren't going to go that
Dude,
far. I thought that's what you were.
You went a route that I respect.
Well, I am losing my virginity this episode.
We lose our V cards.
I think it's a really big deal.
So we have to be really responsible. We have to be mature, right? Because this is the mark of adulthood.
What's crazy is that I wanted to go into this episode just making so much fun of it. I wanted to like hate it so much, and in the end, I really enjoy it. And it's because of the ending. At first, I thought this whole thing was stupid, like the entire plot, not to spoil anything. But I was like, oh my God, where are they going? It's just another season 1, season 2 type episode where nothing's explained. But no, things don't have to be explained because it's extremely fucked up what is actually happening.
Yeah, when you find out at the end.
And that's what I enjoyed, is you got me season 5, you're starting out really high.
Because the first episode is a big deal.
Yeah, first episode was great. We acknowledged it a little bit. Also, it was spoiled about Brainiac for me, so I know that's coming up later on.
Wow, dude, we could have listeners like you on this pod.
Yeah, but we already ruined it like last episode.
Oh.
We already said
Did we?
Yeah, because the companion...
did we? Didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did do that.
Damn.
But I'm excited to be able to be shown a corny episode where Clark does not have any abilities, and yet I can walk away with a smile on face, being like, you know what, that's worth it. And I can honestly say that Clark deserved to get laid this episode, because I have never been more aroused than what he does at the end. Jesus, I said, Megan, leave the room, because I was covering myself.
Dude, did you?
Almost. And then Lana came on the screen.
We don't like her.
So I just want to say this too. Even though I enjoyed this episode, I want to say everything with Clark and Lana I absolutely hate.
No, dude.
They are based on lies.
They're so in love.
No. They're not.
What's in the past is in the past, Taylor.
This is honestly how I feel about their relationship is, okay, we're finally old enough to bang. We don't have to talk about anything that's going on in our lives.
I'm so horny.
Like, exactly.
When I lost my powers, it just really overflowed in my body.
That's all he thought about the moment he lost his abilities, and telling everybody, you know what, I'm really happy that this is happening, because now I get to bang Lana. Like, and Lana is finally like, oh my God, Clark is around. Somebody's here to take care of me, even after I'm known as a murderer. But guess what? I want to bang too.
At this point, Lana's known as a whore. And we all know it.
No. It's not like she tries the exact same thing she did on Jason with Clark.
Damn, I wish I knew what her goal was with Lana this season. Because remember, last time we're really about getting into the character, maturity. You know, Lana is in a different place now. You know what? You're right. I'm going to have to look for the new Kristen interview. All right, I'm going to go through the magazines. I got them all, so it's okay. I'm going to be able to find this Kristen interview. What if it finally says, though, Lana being able to be with Clark has finally changed her into the person she always needed to be? Who?
And by the way, what a character development.
She's homeless.
I think this episode kind of furthers that point. I also kind of want to, I guess, mention and wish at the same time that we had a little bit of different sidekick villains. Something
is that
about...
what you want to call them?
This is essentially, and not to spoil anything, I am going to jump ahead here, but we're going to be introduced to a main guy who has a certain power I won't get into. But then he's followed by like 2 mini Uncle Festers from the Addams family.
They're albino.
That's not albino.
They're albino.
All right. I don't
Look at all those albinos. Benchwarmers, come on.
I'm not a benchwarmers guy.
But Carlos, the pitcher, I am 12.
Okay, yes, I do.
When he looks at Nick Swartzen, he's like drunk as shit at the mound. He's like, look at all those albinos. That's what I was saying this whole episode. It's like, wow, there's 2 of them?
I'm not even going to say they're albinos because I feel like that's insulting for the way they were acting the entire time. So I'm not going to go that far.
I'm letting them off easy with that one.
You need to pump the brakes.
We could definitely call them something else. There's a lot of things we could call them.
We're not allowed to. Lois hasn't said it.
Not yet. Man,
By the way, you know who I missed?
I miss Lois, dude.
Like, come on.
I miss Lois a lot. God, she's so great.
There was a missing part in here. What I'm really happy with, and we'll get to her, of course.
They do mention her, though.
Yeah, but
in a cool way.
Chloe's the greatest.
Yeah.
Like, Chloe,
she's good.
She's absolutely fantastic. She was the one picking up the slack with an episode of Clark having no powers. Chloe being the MVP. Obviously, I'm not allowed to mention the torch anymore. You're so lucky. So I'm going to start.
You just did.
No, I didn't. I mentioned it in past tense. But now I'm going to say she's at the internship of the Daily Planet because I'm just going to automatically assume she's there.
Who said that?
I did.
You're just making this shit up?
She already started.
No one even mentioned it.
Well, she already started. Maybe she's underneath, like, what is it, a pseudonym?
Or pseudonym. Well, we look like idiots, huh?
It's almost like it's in our show.
It's almost like we're just mortal, okay? We're just mortal, and we're allowed to be imperfect.
Jesus.
We are allowed to just throw away our destiny, you know? Because that means that decisions are made for you, not by you, right?
Yeah.
I'm Clark Kent.
Okay. I really can't wait to get into this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's probably not because I've seen this episode too many times now.
Why? Because the last 7 minutes is so good.
It's Jesus, man. I had to finish.
Wife got mad at me, so I watched it again.
I did
had a bad day, so I watched it again.
Yeah, it was a rough week.
Rough week. Baby just started crying. Gotta watch it again.
Yeah, you gotta keep going.
Well, yes, I'm just as excited as you to start Mortal. Because, man, we're just mortal men out here, you know? We're the 2 mortal, 2 nerdy idiots, bro.
Are you just gonna...
2 mortal, 2 nerdy idiots. Too fast, too crazy.
By the way, I've seen all of them on Netflix now. And I can honestly say...
Oh, Fast and Furious?
Yeah. The second one, Too Fast, Too Furious, is so awful that it is really...
It's really in its own lane.
It's not even close.
It's not like...
You could probably combine like the Tokyo Drift thing, yeah, whatever. By the way, such great Han. Oh my God, love
Dude,
you.
Okay, Tokyo Drift is goated because of him.
Yeah, exactly. Once he dies, who cares? But then once you're into the 4th and the 5th, the 4th one, they try to make it just about like a cop type movie. And then the 5th one, they said, fuck all that.
Get The Rock in here.
Now we're just going to not care about anything. That's when they lost their goddamn mind.
That's when Vin Diesel is over here tackling people through buildings and landing on cars like it's no big deal. Like 3 stories above.
Okay, so The Rock tackled Vin Diesel into like a steel bar.
Yes.
And the steel bar bent. And like they just tell them,
why do they make it seem that they're like so strong?
You know why? It's because in their contracts it says the same thing. They can't lose a fight.
All right, done with that.
Nothing sharp is on me, right?
We're back to being mortal men, okay? We're mortal men.
Mortal.
2 nerdy idiots here once again for Somebody Save Me podcast. You're tuning in to the finest Smallville show there ever is. Ever.
I mean...
Is, was, will be.
People are telling us, you know what? Started season 3. You guys are great. I can't tell you how much I love you. And you know what I say? Fuck yes.
Yeah.
5-star me, though. I didn't hear a 5-star.
We need a 5-star frog
Did you
splash.
say 5?
Yeah.
I don't think he said 5. Did he put 5?
Who?
Who's the person that commented?
That
really sweet moment.
Oh, that was just on our Spotify. I don't think he reviewed. He probably gave us 5.
No, I know. Well, is that a person? Do you have their name?
Matitude.
You gotta give a shout out to him.
Shout out Matitude.
Because you always gotta
saw your comment, published it. It's public now.
I just have to make sure that we got 5 stars because we've been played before. I don't like to keep
each episode keeps better and better, guys. Each episode better and better. 4 stars.
Listen, you guys,
I love the show. 4 stars. You guys are great. Keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. 4 stars. Cool guy.
I love it. I'm never going to forget it because I appreciate it. It has made me...
He burned us hard. He burned us hard.
It was
we had to accept it.
Yes. Okay.
But yeah, we're going to start now. Remember, leave the 5 stars. Thank you again for listening. We're going to start on Mortal, episode 2 of season 5 of Smallville. And we're getting spicy. We got Belle Reve opening up. It's our opening scene. Got some crazy people walking around. Oh, we got Lex and a doctor walking around. And the doctor's talking about, reorganization of this size, Mr. Luther, is going to, have the board of directors asking questions. Oh, they moved people. It said he moved them into here.
Yeah, so that's what Lex is doing with Belle Reve.
People, I guess, that he's experimented on, or...
Well, that's what we're going to figure out by our villain, who does explain kind of his own backstory and how he ended up the way he is, was through this little handoff that Lex has. So he's essentially having people come into Luthor Corp, experiment, where then once I'm done experimenting, I throw them into Belle Reve and let the fun begin.
Yeah, let's see what happens. He's making his own Arkham.
Yeah, and essentially his own army. My thing is, did the people won? Are they happy there? Are they going to go against Lex? I feel like they wouldn't be happy at all, and eventually Lex is going to have a lot of enemies here.
He already does.
I just don't understand this moment, though.
Why, dude?
When Lex is walking down the hall with the doctor, who they are talking about is Lionel, who is in his own cage, and this is essentially a Dr. Walden scenario where I'm surprised that he is not making symbols in his own chamber, which makes me ask the question, Joseph, wasn't he scraping his symbols into Lex's floor, where then Lana says, oh my God, what's that? Oh, wait, I believe you, crazy man.
Yeah, it was the Zod, I think. The Zod symbol.
So wouldn't him making these symbols make Lex then more interested in him?
Yeah.
Where he gets his own...
What? I mean, yeah, I think he is. I mean, it doesn't show that much interest right now because he's not doing anything.
I just feel like that Lex would have been more interested in what his father had to say, be like, oh, this is finally like some cave secrets. But instead, I'm just going to put him in Belle Reve and, hey, Joseph, put your hand on the glass.
This mirrors, was it Asylum? Whichever one in season 2?
That Lionel did?
3.
Yes. No. Yeah, Asylum would have been 3.
Yeah. I think it was Asylum. Whenever Lionel had him and he was looking at Lex all delusional in the cell. But yeah. And yeah, he even puts his hand out.
He's like about to cry right now.
I didn't understand this. Like, didn't you literally say, hey, I'm now the son you always wanted. I hate you.
Yeah, and now
he left him to die.
We're back to looking sad because even when Lionel, I don't know if he sees him, but he then turns his back, walks away, and Lex is like, okay, I'll see you later. And then Lex turns around, walks away, doctor's left standing, looking at the patient, and she is saying, man, I really hope he doesn't come back. And now, as we cut to the next scene, where are we, Joseph?
Oh, we're still in Belle Reve, but we got people, like inmates, pretty much coming in, walking around the corner, escorted by the guards. Lex runs into one, and somehow it unlocks the what do you call that? The wrist.
I actually thought they were power suppressors.
Yeah, so power suppressors.
Power suppressing handcuffs.
Yeah, power suppressing handcuffs. It turns green, so I guess he what you assume here? that
Lex automatically did. I was like, wait, if that's shitty technology. You just bump it and then it turns green.
Well, I thought it was a matter of like, Lex has like a badge or a card or something, and so like if he rubbed up against it, it obviously would clear it.
Yeah, it was like his pocket, like something in his wall.
That's what I was thinking. Yes. Like he had something. I was like, okay, I mean, I could buy that, but then like, what if it wasn't a badge? Like it really just.
But my whole thing is, why did he do this? Isn't he the one looking at...
Well, he looks at him like, yo, what the fuck?
But why?
Like, why you bump into me, piece of shit?
No, my question, why wouldn't he just let him go? Why did he take him into Belle Reve and then have this, like, display of, oh, trip? If you have control over Belle Reve and you're the one essentially watching the cameras all the time...
That is true. I didn't get that. Like,
why? Who are you trying to play?
But, dude, we don't know he did that.
Well, no... I mean, obviously.
No, dude, we don't know.
All right.
You gotta play like you don't know, dude.
Well, no,
Stop.
All right, fine.
But guess what? Lee, he's getting yelled at by the guard, and he takes off the handcuffs, starts beating up everyone. Oh, we get a display of his powers, and he is... Pyro from X-Men, but with electricity. So he can only manipulate the electricity. He can't create it.
I can't create it.
You're God among insects, Pyro. Don't let anyone tell you different.
That would have been amazing if I can't create the electricity, but I can shoot these balls at you.
What is that ball?
Electro ball. Pikachu uses it all the time. It's a Pokemon.
Pika Pika? He's doing a Pika Pika on me?
Electro ball!
Dude, yeah. I mean, it looks crazy when he blasts it. But then, yeah, he's like, whoa, can I light up a room or what? He's like totally just about it right now.
Yeah, he
uncuffs the stupid albino twins. They're albino, dude. They have even different colored eyes and everything.
Oh, yeah? Do albinos walk like this? Do they shake their
arms?
We're
going to talk about that later because one was literally doing a dinosaur thing later on.
They're both doing it. And
what, Thing 1 and Thing 2, right?
Yeah, their names is Thing 1 and Thing 2. But what I love about this is that we find out what their ability is after our man Lee shocks the guards. More guards come in. The Thing 1 and Thing 2 seem to have Bella's powers from Twilight, and they could create force fields. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting something a lot cooler with them. I go, these things are gross to be around. What are they bringing to the table that's going to be like, okay, you can follow me? Their power, you know what? I'm just going to leave you.
And what are we going to do this? Like, is it like, are we going to just say there was a meteor freaks or was it just their lab experiments? Like,
no, they're meteor freaks.
So is this powers? Are we going to say these are powers?
Yes.
New powers to put down?
Once again, our man Lee does explain it a little bit. He says that they both already had these powers, and then they were trying to enhance them.
So that's what I mean. So do we want to say that...
Meteor powers.
Okay.
I want to call it that.
Damn, I'm just wondering how. I wish they had more of the explanation, but yeah, so they basically put up a force field when they touch each other, and now Lee is basically shooting up the place, blows out of there, and yeah, they're doing the dinosaur thing. They're T-Rexes, I don't get it, the twins, but yeah, and they're like, where to? Now, boss. Come on, dude, you thought we were going to do it.
Okay, well, you got to wait for me.
Where to? Now, boss. And Lee says, Smallville. Why are we going to Smallville?
I put in the notes.
Also, we got new intros, dude.
Yeah, I know, I saw it.
I don't know if we did that last time, but they got the new.
We mentioned it, and apparently we didn't catch this. They spelled Kristen's name wrong.
No way.
In the intro in the first episode, and then they put in as a fun fact, we finally fixed it.
Very cool.
Yeah, great stuff. So that was a little tidbit. But the beginning here, I was like, okay, little weird. I'm not that into this. Lex really did just set them off because he wanted to cause chaos in Smallville. This is stupid.
No.
I really thought this was just awful. And again, this is just my mindset, not really how I feel. But going into it, I put in the notes, season 5, we're already doing Freak of the Week.
Freaks of the Week.
Listen, man, I just can't get over it.
Go big or go home.
Thing 1 and Thing 2 is like, ugh.
Let's really get down to the grossest part of this episode.
I put in the notes. All right, Smallville, go to hell.
We're at Habitat for Humanity. We got people building houses, lots of shirtless Mexicans. And actually, sorry, this is Kansas. There's no Mexicans over there. It's just white or black.
It's
like Alabama.
This is where I was disgusted. You have John leading the charge. All right, guys, let's pull. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, and they're pulling. And then
this is like the Les Mis scene with Hugh Jackman when they're pulling.
And then
someone should just bust out in song right now.
And we ho!
Oh, yeah, we're doing some sailor shit or something. I don't fucking know, but yeah, I'm just disgusted right now.
But what makes it even more
what
gross
are they building
is that then they have the ropes and they pull it to a certain point, and then Clark and John, all right, Clark, let's go!
Yeah, come on, all right. And they put like the beams are holding this shit together, and now they're nailing it all together to make the frame, obviously. And it's like, all right, okay, bracer, yeah, set it, yeah, doing good.
And you have the crowd in the background. All right, guys.
What is going on?
There's like 30 people just cheering them.
No one does that. No one cheers. This isn't like Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
When I put in
like, what moved that bus?
I put in the notes. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah, where's the help? What did I find out?
Thanks for the cheering.
What I found out about Martha, I didn't see her do a lick of work. She has a hat on and shit. She's over there. She probably has some lemonade.
She's injured, okay?
From what?
Remember, the meteor struck the house.
We're past that.
No,
we're like 2 weeks after that.
We're weeks. We do get a little confirmation saying weeks.
Yeah, time has passed.
Let's get...
All right, yeah, we got to get back to the nitty gritty. But yeah, so hammering some shit in. And yeah, it's good. It's like, wow, it's a lot heavier than I remember, Dad. Well, you're just going to have to learn how to pace yourself, son. All
you're
right.
only human now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He like punches him and shit. Try to pay him back from when he used to beat him up. And so Chloe walks over here looking good.
Chloe
honestly
looks fantastic this episode.
Chloe's looking
like
good.
This has been...
She had to make up because Lois is not here, so.
Again, I was watching this episode. Megan was sitting right there, and I was like, Megan, Chloe... And then Megan's like, oh my God, I remember that early 2000 outfit. You know, a little top over the tank.
It's like what Ashley Tisdale was wearing at the Disney Channel premieres.
Yeah, but did Ashley Tisdale look like her?
Nope. She wishes.
Nope.
She wishes, dude. But yeah, Chloe basically comes up to Clark just shitting on, like, his life decision.
Yeah.
She's like,
this
the joys of manual labor, huh? Yeah. It's not so bad, you know. I like feeling sore, Chloe. It feels like I accomplished something.
No pain, no gain, right?
And he just hammers his nail on his finger. It's like, you all right? It's like, ow, stop, Chloe. It hurts.
He puts it in his mouth and he's like, I love this pain.
Hey, stop. Touch it again.
And then Chloe then looks at him. Hey, are you sure you really want to do this?
And then Clark immediately just stops looking at her, looks at Lana in the back. It's like, this is always what I've wanted.
Do you see her building that drawer?
Yeah, look how moist she looks right now.
And Chloe does turn around and looks.
She's not always talking about. Keep your dick in your pants, Clark.
Yeah, not your feelings about Lana. We all know what they are.
Yeah, the whole town knows.
I do love, though, that Chloe's reaction to this is more of a great friend. Hey, I know that you think that this is about you spending time with a homeless girl, but...
Yeah, is this house for her? Are y'all building this house for her?
No, the whole town better not be there for that.
You know they feel bad for her, dude. And everyone loves Lana because she's a meteor freak.
What, they were like a meteor crash. The second one, Lana's like, yeah, I lost my boyfriend in this one.
Yeah, I lost my parents first, now my boyfriend. I guess I really need some help, guys.
I can't wait to get to him.
But Chloe talks about how, you know, it's crazy. I got to finally meet my superpowered best friend. And now you're just like going to be an average piece of shit here.
Excuse me finding this a little hard to accept. Well, you know what, Chloe? You're just going to have to get used to it.
Yeah, it's like weird. It's like kind of backhanded because Chloe's like, I'm mad at you because I'm disappointed. And then Clark's like, dude, shut up. Deal with it.
Clark, I just can't help but thinking of your destiny is more than milking cows and raising barns and raising children on the farm with Lana.
Destiny is another word for not having a choice, Chloe. Okay, well, what about the two aliens, huh? Like, well, they were looking for Kal-El. Think about that. They were looking for Kal-El, and guess what? They're gone, and so is he.
By the way, no,
you literally still exist.
That is not
you are
how
Kal-El.
that works.
I think he's smoking more. I think he's really smoking a lot right now. He's really enjoying life. I bet it's hitting him crazier because he's mortal now.
And so, wait, that's amazing.
It's probably hitting his brain crazy now.
He finally is really feeling the reactions where he doesn't have to light, I guess, so much. Yeah. And now he just has...
Look how unfocused and happy and giggly he is. He's so high right now. He's stoned out of it. He just hit his hand with the hammer.
So if one of the Kryptonians now come down again and they say, "Hey, I'm looking for Kal-El," is Clark then gonna say, "I don't know who that guy is."
He's gone. He skipped town.
Yeah, wrong house.
But technically, it would work because I mean, they remember how they were testing them, and if the people were bleeding, then they weren't obviously Kal-El. So if they do that to him and Steve's bleeding, oh yeah, he's right. He's not Kal-El.
What if they had a picture? Would he still deny it?
We have this. Is this not you?
Doesn't look like me.
Where'd you get that? That's clearly Photoshop. That photo doesn't exist.
All right. So, yes, with Clark then claiming that everything is gone, everything is fine and dandy, nothing to worry about Chloe. Chloe is sitting there as a worried friend saying, okay, maybe he still doesn't get it. He needs to get away from her and stop smoking weed.
Oh, Lana, I've never been so thirsty in my life.
You know, it's so incredible that we get to help rebuild Smallville together.
Yeah, well, thanks to Lex, huh? And now Lex is pulling up and Lana's like... this piece of shit.
Well, and Clark even mentions if it wasn't for him and rushing FEMA and to be able to help this disaster, then we wouldn't be able to rebuild this all together as a town.
And Lana's like, yeah, he's a real hero.
Is that a look of disgust? Or is that a look of...
Dude, you need to stop.
What is her face? Is that her?
That is disgust.
That's her disgust.
You're reaching right here.
That's her disgust face?
Dude, she was like, yeah, I mean, she even says it like, oh yeah, he's a real hero. She's like uncomfortable around him. That's a face of uncomfortability.
I don't think it's that uncomfortable.
What the fuck is Martha doing? Is she setting a supper table?
She is making the pies. She just brought them out.
Hey, Clark, I'm not doing anything, so can you go get nails from the house? Sure, Mom.
Do you see her?
Lana, come with me.
By the way, Martha did that for him.
Hey, why don't you go have some fun?
Yeah,
get some nails.
Everyone's tired of watching y'all make out.
Technically, she said, do a nail and bail.
I don't think she said that. I don't think she said
that. Was a code.
That was code?
That was code.
Go get a nail.
Yeah, go get nailed. I mean, nails.
Hey, Clark, do you hear banging? No, it's because we need nails.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so Lana's like, yeah, I'll go with you. And he's like, yeah. Oh, they take off their utility belts. They're so cute.
And what's not cute and what I find inappropriate is, oh, hey, lovebirds.
This was weird.
They walk, they're holding hands. You guys should be skipping out on a hard day of work.
Oh, the happy couple. So Lex walks up and he's like, oh, sneaking off while there's work to be done? Pieces of shit.
We're doing a supply run right now. And then Lex looks down. Lana then says, I'm going to wait for you 5 feet over here. And Clark then turns around. Yeah. Oh, you know what, Clark? I get the feeling I'm just not her favorite person right now. Well, she doesn't trust you. Lex, what? Why?
What?
Why doesn't she trust me? You trust me, right? I know I was a dickhead last episode, but you trust me, right? And you know, I'm sure you're used to that kind of reaction now, Lex, of people not trusting you. Look, Clark, we've all made mistakes. That's in the past.
Yeah, it's like for whatever reasons, we've been given a second chance, man. So I just hope we can just rebuild more than just the town, you know?
What?
And Clark's like, so do I.
Clark is not about this at all.
Yeah, he's like, all right, cool. Yeah, so do I. I'm going to go and get the nails now.
Hey, Lex, I'm going to go bang Lana. Yeah. All right?
In front of you.
I'll see you later.
See you later. See you later, Lex.
Lana then put on her top, and now they are hugging each other as they walk up the hill as if they're 14 years old.
Dude, they're in the honeymoon phase. Cut them some slack.
I would never walk with a girl.
Look, dude, they're in the honeymoon phase. They just can't stop.
You gonna walk with a girl like that?
No, but they just really like each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to believe, because Lex staring at them is disgust. Like I mentioned, though, what are you doing, dude?
What are we building? Why? There's nothing in this field.
Oh, no, it's a barn. That's what it is.
Whose?
It could be John's.
It's not.
I don't know how. Their land's pretty damn big.
I don't know, dude.
But what we do see in the background is them building. Lex being inappropriate. We see a little bit of craters, I think is what those were supposed to be.
Yeah, you know, Lex got those meteor rocks quick.
Oh my god!
Oh, where you going? Oh, come here, Lana. Oh, and now we're back to our raunchy makeouts, dude. We're making out on top of the hill like, wow. And then now Clark picks up a rock. And what could it be?
It's a kryptonite rock, and Clark's like, yeah.
I can't believe second meteor shower hit Smallville, Clark. Like the first wasn't bad enough when we were kids, when my parents died.
Maybe this time it's different. This time?
Oh, God.
Maybe it's not the end of something. Maybe it's the beginning of a second chance.
Clark, there's so many things that I haven't told you. Like what? You killed someone?
Things that I have done.
What else have you done?
Clark is really standing there going, this is great. Because now I'm not going to tell her anything.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? There's a lot of things I haven't told you either. But you know what? The past can't hurt us anymore. We're done with it. We just deal with it, We're moving forward.
Lana, we are starting right now.
Yeah.
We don't talk about anything.
No more crystals, you're right. No more crystals, no more spaceships, Clark, right? And he's like, oh, yeah, that sounds really good.
And now we have then Lana looking at him so satisfied and happy, and Clark is like, yeah, and then throws the rock, and she's like, oh my God, you're so cute.
Yeah, she looks at him, and he looks back, he's like, it was a good throw, right? Good throw, right?
Did you see how far
I used to be the high school quarterback. Smallville Crows. So we got Joe and Louise again.
No. I feel like this is different. This is different than Joe and Louise.
Why? Because they're not in a fucking hay bale?
Well, they are finally single, and also Clark is a big phony. And their entire relationship is built on lies because all of this is done without abilities. So this isn't even really Clark. This is just honestly just somebody else. This is him taking advantage of a situation just because he is mortal. I'm not cheering this on. I'm really not. Like I said, this is a great episode. Clark deserves to get laid. But somebody else in my mind just doesn't deserve to get laid.
No. She really went all out with the 100 candles and tears, okay?
This time, no tears. As we, though, are in this barn, and then they are looking for those nails. Clark says, all right, I'm going to look. Lana says, thank God I need a break. Clark then says, found them. She says, you know what? Next time, take your time. You know what happens when you take your time, right?
This is the weirdest tension ever.
And then Clark says, you know what? I should take my time.
Yeah, sorry. But he's like, they're just looking at each other. It's like, it's okay. Okay.
Let's go
we should
slower.
probably go head back now.
No.
But then he's like, you're right. You're right, Lana. We should probably be heading back. Yeah? And then Lana gets that look in her face.
Do you like it from the back?
Yeah. And now we're back to sensual kissing. Not crazy, but like, very passionate.
Nobody kisses like this.
Everyone's waiting for us at the barn raising, right? But Lana's like, which means we're all alone. And now they're just giggling and they're just running upstairs. Okay, but see, the thing is here is that I have a big issue because they get up to the loft of the barn and yeah, making out hard. And we're gripping a lot of body right
now. We're allowed to grip because, by the way, we can grip hard.
Yeah,
now.
we can go. We can
like.
We don't
grip.
have to worry about hurting anyone, anything. And we already take Clark's shirt off. We take Clark's shirt off already. Why are we not taking Lana's clothes off? I don't get it. But they get on the couch and they're making out heavy, and obviously we're just like, okay, they're about to bang. Like we're about to bang. Oh, but who stops it? Clark.
Oh my.
He's like, wait. You should take this slow. What?
I do have a question. Why did he? Have you ever made out with a girl and you're the one taking off?
No! I do that first. And then it's like, they wanted me to take it off? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'm not taking off. Let's do it. It was so...
You could just tell this is his first time.
Because I'm not going to lie. I was kind of like...
Is this where I take my clothes off? You take your clothes off?
Is this where it is going to be sex? Why don't y'all just finger bang? And I didn't understand why.
Can't do it in Chloe's spot, dude.
But we're now going to rush the sex, so we're now going to have this sex while everyone is waiting on us.
My issue...
We're then going to show up just completely looking like we just had sex.
Like dry lips, messy hair.
Yeah. And everybody in town is going to know. Is that what they want? Mm-hmm. Do they want the whole town to know we're banging now? Hey, you know we had a kid together?
It's like that part in That 70s Show when Donna shows up to the basement it's at the party or something. And Jackie just looks at her and it just says, "I had sex" on Donna's forehead. That's how they would look.
But I think it was a wedding or a funeral.
Yeah. And she's like, "Oh my God. Oh my God. Tell me everything."
Her parents redid the vows.
That's right.
And then Eric walks up to the table, and then Bob, the dad, looks at him.
Guilty.
And it says guilty across his, yes. But that's what I mean. Is that, do they want the whole town to know?
Look, my issue is that Clark really pressed it. Like, oh, no. Yeah, we should really be getting back, right, Lana? He's like, oh, yeah, we're all alone now, yeah. And then he's the one to stop it.
Yeah, but we should take this slow,
He's
right?
such a pussy.
Let's take this so slow. Clark, we've been taking it slow for 4 years. Okay, give me that dick.
So, wait, I'm sorry. So, is she saying that she's technically only been dating Clark the entire 4 years? Because she says, we've been waiting for this for 4 years. I'm sorry, you dated Whitney 4 years ago. You also had Jason in there. You also had Adam.
They went on a date in season 1. He showed her a magic trick. In that date, she considers that. So from that point to now, she is considering, we've only taken breaks from dating, but it's like we've never stopped. That is what I'm getting out of this.
She's out of her mind.
She's out of her damn mind, but anything to have a home.
And now we get the... Now, yeah, Clark gets really sweet about it, I guess. He's like, well, just look, it's my first time, and I just want it to be as special as you are. And Lana gets all, ooh, you know what? It's my first time, too. And now we get the worst part.
I was going to let you do all of this.
Because Clark's like, wait, you and Jason? Who?
No. Who? No. Only under the bleachers, fingerprint. But that doesn't count.
No, under the bleachers. And then she's like, no. And then she brings up, you and Alicia? And wow, we haven't heard her name in a while.
That was the only time we've heard her name.
You and Alicia? And Clark's like, no. Mm-hmm. Which he should have. But then what does he say? No, continue. You're the only one I've ever really loved. I'm sorry, Smallville, but you're really pissing me off.
It's only been you, Lana. Nobody else. Alicia, I didn't want to touch her. Gross.
I'm so mad. And then they proceed to kiss in a painful way.
This is like the slowest kiss ever.
It's like, how are you not going to bang after that? She doesn't even know what to do with her hands. But then she straddles him. Put his jersey on. You whore.
Chloe did.
Yeah.
I bet it smells like her.
But they can't have sex in Chloe's spot.
That's true. They're not allowed to. And instead, what happens is
someone makes noise coming into the barn. Someone's in the barn.
Oh my God. No,
okay.
Guys, stop. All right,
he did not have to do this whatsoever. Clark's like, oh, my parents, get off, Lana. Get the fuck off. Okay. Hey. Oh, hey. Mom, Dad. Sorry.
Not your daddy, bitch. And now the two force field albino thing want a thing too.
Yeah.
Grab him, throw him on the ceiling. And now we have Tommy Lee pointing at the ceiling and says, I came here for you, son.
Well, you didn't reveal yet. We find out his name is Tommy Lee.
I revealed it now.
Yeah, so
his name was Lee.
Let's actually mention it's Kenny Johnson who's playing Tommy Lee in this episode. And he's best known for The Shield, I guess. He was the human partier at the rave in the first Blade. Great scene.
Great, wonderful. I hated that guy.
He was the sheriff in the Aquaman pilot, which we are going to work on.
We're going to watch.
Yeah, we're going to do that. But yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff, so I'm sure you know him. But yeah, he goes in there and he's like, Lana's freaking out. Like, Clark's like, what do you want? And Tommy's like, we want you, Clarky boy. And it's like, okay, how do you know him?
How'd you get his address?
How'd you know? Everyone knows where he lives, dude. He's the marshal.
Wait, how would they know?
Are you kidding me?
What are they talking about that in Belle Reve?
Everyone knows where the Kents are.
Guess what his address is, guys. What do they have it like posted on the Belle Reve blackboard?
You know Ku Klux Van was fucking putting all his shit over everywhere in Belle Reve.
No, he's dead, dude.
Dude, he left all his stuff.
He had a private room. He was not talking to anybody.
Whatever, man.
And the one time he did, they killed him. But JTT, he can kill anybody.
Lives on.
He kills my heart. You know it doesn't kill my heart, it makes me gross, is Lana and Clark.
No. What they were doing was really dope. It was really good. If by far, the best scene.
I'm not cheering on this. Why am I cheering on them? How do they make each other better? How do they do that?
They don't.
They have them avoid any responsibility. They have them not think of or the future whatsoever of, hey, where can my life go? Maybe we should go to school. There is nothing like that. They are truly thinking about banging each other and maybe having a kid on a farm. They are thinking of nothing else. So, Joseph, my question to you is Lana worth giving up powers?
Well, that's the case he made last episode.
Is it worth it to you? After watching their relationship unfold in this episode, are you giddy about it? Are you excited?
Yeah. I'm so thrilled. Happy for them, right? We're good friends. We're happy for them, right?
No, that's not what good friends do.
Yeah, so now we get a brawl. We're in the Kent house. We're not even in the barn anymore. And Tommy is just punching Clark. And he's like, Lana, shut up.
What are you doing? Stop it. And now Tommy Lee
we're
grabs
just
her.
having fun, baby girl. Yeah. Clark, what's going on? How do they know you? I don't know. He's like, don't worry, man. We know you. You're a legend back in Belle Reve. And now we have the T-Rex albinos in the back. Like, yeah, we know Clark. And they're like, what? Lana's like, what is he talking about? And Clark's trying to play the dumb part here.
You know what I love? Continuing the lies with Lana.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, you've got the wrong guy, man, I promise. Oh, yeah? Maybe Sweet Meat here knows where I can find the right one, and then he licks her face. This guy's a maniac. So, yeah, he shocks Clark with his electro ball.
No, he then says, I can't create the electricity. I can only manipulate it.
Yeah, he stopped to what he's doing to say that. And Clark now fully understands his powers.
Clark is completely tossed to the other side of the house. Lana then runs, picks him up. Come on, Clark, come on. Strange. He's not what we
expected.
I told you, you guys got the wrong guy.
And then, yeah, Tommy's like, well, I guess we'll just have to kill you still. Also, is that a joint?
That... I thought the same.
It looks like weed.
There's green in there.
Yeah, that's not tobacco.
That's not tobacco.
He put joints in his cigarette box.
Also, this is my kind of guy.
He probably rolled up with Clark's stuff.
Now I know why the twins came.
Yeah, we really need that green stuff.
Do you think they need it for like their glaucoma or whatever they have?
They're not blind, Taylor. They're just albino.
This is not what albino people look or act like.
Yes, it is.
This is insane.
Dude, I bet there's an albino listener out there who can vouch for this. Put it in the comments. Tell us if I'm right or wrong.
You gotta be wrong.
I know I'm right. But yeah, so...
He lights up his joint.
Oh, he's got the electric lighter. He lights up his fucking joint in front of them like, guess who's getting high now, bitch? And so now it's like, okay. So we go to the caves. We cut away from that scene. And we got Chloe. And she's browsing around.
She's being a great friend here. I think she's honestly maybe trying to look for a sign that Clark isn't supposed to be doing this right now.
She's looking for something.
Yes.
But also, this place is like busted wide open. Like, we can easily get to the back now that this table's still there.
Well, it seems like that, like whatever with the hidden entrance where you have the arrows from,
gone.
All of that's, yeah.
Yeah, it's like an open chamber now, and the table's still there. I actually thought it was going to disappear. I thought it was going to disappear.
I thought it was lead. I don't think you can move that table.
Dude, that lead's not going anywhere. That's bolted into the core of the earth. Like, for sure.
Goes all the way down. Lex would have definitely tried to move it.
This is the dumbest thing here, too. You don't talk to yourself when you're in here, okay? And you say...
Actually, I didn't think it was dumb.
But it's, you know why it's dumb? Is because there's some idiot following her the whole time.
Yeah. That's who I think is dumb.
And she's like talking to herself at the table like, wow, Clark, okay, well, I guess if you're happy, whatever.
Happiness is such an elusive creature, isn't it?
And then Chloe's like, shit.
What are you doing?
We all wish for it, but very few ever really find it. Lex, what do you want?
Go away!
doesn't make the search any less important, Lex, or the destination, Chloe. And so now we got a weird tug of war here.
Remember when he picked her up at the hospital? Why does she not have a restraining order on this guy at this point?
I don't know.
She drops her flashlight. He picks it up. He hands it back to her. Remember the last time we stood here together, Chloe?
Yeah, and yeah, I ended up unconscious on the ground. And yeah, you somehow landed in the Arctic.
I told you I don't remember what happened. Then why you been avoiding me, Chloe? Who wants to hang out with you?
It's been weeks since I brought you back. Weeks.
What? Why?
So does that mean 2, 3?
Why? Yeah, I was gonna say 3.
A month?
No, we said weeks. You would have said a month. But Joseph, why are you avoiding me? Why do you think? Like what?
What do you want me to tell you?
I was in the Arctic and you came
I told you thanks, dude.
You came to pick me up.
I told you thank you. What else do you want? And so, yeah. They're going back and it's like, look, I've been busy, Lex. Right. I heard it being a third wheel is very time consuming. Whoa. Wow.
But Chloe can definitely handle herself, and she does. Clark and Lana are finally together and they're happy.
A good friend.
That's all that
should all matter.
To a good friend.
Yeah, to a good friend. And Lex is like, good one.
Okay.
I think you know more than you're telling me, Chloe. All right? Yeah, I changed the subject. That's right.
She burned his ass, and you're like, okay, well, that did hurt me.
Damn.
Wait, she doesn't care anymore?
He's like, okay, well, you're not telling me what I need to know. I know you know more. I know you know more. And about what happened to you and in this cave and about Clark's involvement. I know you think you're being a good friend, but you're playing a very dangerous game. What game?
Kind of like covering up a spaceship, huh?
That Lana saw in the meteor shower?
Whoa,
Lana was hysterical. Lana was hysterical. Okay, Chloe? Okay, Lex, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro?
But that's what I mean.
You can't, he's always done this, though. He presses, and then he doesn't like to press back.
But he looks dumb here. It's like she confused you with one response.
She didn't see what she thought. It was like, okay, well, maybe you didn't either, Lex. How about that?
Okay, well, now I can't see anything.
Yeah, stop asking me questions or I will start asking them myself.
And Chloe walks away like a badass. Lex is there like, I didn't expect that. What?
Well, this didn't turn out how I wanted.
He turns around and looks at the table. Damn it. Let's go back to the Kent house.
Yeah, we go to the Kent house, but we get a nice reveal here. And Clark's like, wait, level 3? It's like, yeah. Wait, I thought the top secret thing at Luthor Corp? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I thought that was a myth. Well, yeah, it's pretty weird when you are there for like several weeks, man.
Well,
so now we're getting the confirmation he was experimented on.
And Tommy Lee says it was great being able to have TV, have a gourmet meal, and then a nifty little green cocktail.
Just shoved into my neck 3 times a day.
And Tommy really is sweating over there, though. He looks like a crackhead who needs his dosage.
Yeah, and they're just like trying to amp up what me and the Wonder Twins already had. We could already do it, and it worked. So now our powers are amplified. And then Clark's like, damn, this is some crazy information right now. Then one morning, we're going to Belle Reve. We got transferred. No satellite TV, no more green cocktails. So then you're hooked on what they cut you off. And he's like, oh, okay, well, we all gotta cross the bear, bro.
And you know what? You're gonna break into level 3, and you're gonna give me my drugs. Otherwise, you're not gonna be playing patty cake with anyone else but your dick.
That's what he says, pretty much. It's like, I've seen what you can do. Why are you asking me? I can't go in there.
Great question.
It's honestly a great question.
It's a great solid
It's like,
point.
dude, y'all literally blew up the wall at Belle Reve. You're telling me you can't go over there?
They got all kinds of defense systems. Didn't Belle Reve?
Yeah, and you got past those pretty easily.
They keep people like me out.
But we get why later on.
No, we do get why. But again, we have to be in the mindset of, this is dumb.
This is dumb.
This is so dumb.
This is so dumb.
This is so dumb.
Yeah, this is so stupid. But no, if the stories I hear about you are true, man, you shouldn't have any problem, Clark. The stories at Belle Reve, like I said, you're a legend.
Lana's looking over there like, okay, we're going to forget about this. I'm not going to ask questions.
And so now he looks at the window because he hears something. The truck is pulling up. We got John and Martha pulling up. Oh, because guess what? We've been gone for hours about getting the nails. And Tommy's like, oh, looks like we've got some company, man. I can't wait to make the party go crazy.
To your point here, what was Martha's job except for kind of being like a douchebag? I love Martha. Don't get me wrong. I'm not calling her. I'm just saying she's acting like the douchebag manager at your job, where it's, where were you guys? I timed you. I'm not doing anything, but I'm timing y'all.
Clark better have a good excuse for not getting the nails. I'm sure he does, Martha.
What was the plan here?
Yo, John's hair's looking good, though. Was it just me? I mean, John's kind of looking nice right now.
You know what's crazy is I hate this next part a lot. And John, I was with you. Nice hair. You know what? It's the season, John. We're going to be on the same page, you and I. I've been feeling it. And I don't like this scene at all. And it makes me a little weirded out.
Why?
So with Clark, as they walk in, he's setting up boards. I think
he's trying to, I guess, cover up what the situation is right now. And he's like, Clark, I sent you after the nails like hours ago, man. What happened?
They come in, and then Clark says, oh, hey, guys. Where's Lana? We sent you here for those nails.
Yeah, I got sidetracked. I'm sorry.
She's feeling a little ill. She's lying down. Why is your shirt inside out? As a parent, I'm thinking they just got done banging. Mm-hmm. Let's keep going with this.
But scene. Even John, look at his face right here. He's like,
you're right.
Why is your shirt inside out? And so, yeah, even look at each other like, okay. Yeah, I think I'll go check on Lana myself.
What?
What does that mean?
Why would you go and if I think my
because he's trying to see if like they really just did get done banging.
Let me go take a peek real quick.
More like, oh, so y'all. He's gonna go check on her, as in like, I don't want to see what I think I'm gonna see.
Can you just ask her to come out? I don't know.
She's lying down, dude. She's not feeling well because I broke her back.
Like, I just feel like if I'm John, I'm not running. All right, let me go and check on her. I don't know.
Dad, her back is killing her right now. You gotta stop taking it easy.
No way, you guys never believe me.
Okay, Clark is doing a lot of weird things. He's so high right now. Whoa, why don't you ever believe me? Why don't you get back off, man? You'll never believe me. Whoa.
Clark, what's gotten in you? Yeah, boy, that ain't no way to talk to your mama.
That's right. And then, yeah, Tommy comes out with the 2 albino twins, and then
shoves Lana towards Clark.
John's like, what the hell's going on, Clark?
And then John...
Yo, pipe down, old man. John's like, listen, fella, I don't know who the hell you're talking to, but my name is Bo Duke.
They really looked at Clark. Clark, what's going on? Did they think there was a gangbang happening in the back? Like, what was John and Martha thinking in this scene?
You was thinking like, albinos in Kansas? So yeah, John gets his shit handed to him.
Yeah, thank God he did.
But not a grunt from him because he's a man.
Yeah, instead he goes flying into his toolbox. He then comes crashing down the floor.
Clark's like, okay, stop. I'll do what you want. All right?
You got 2 hours. Yeah. You got 2 hours to give me my drugs.
Oh, I'm going to fry him up like a barbecue, baby.
John is awake now and says, that didn't even hurt.
I'm just out of breath, man. But that didn't even hurt. So yeah, John's a man.
Yeah, so John's able to easily take the electro ball to the chest, and he's all good.
Nothing hurts more than his heart.
Can we go back to, I don't think I would have checked on Lana.
It was a weird thing to do.
It's just, I would be like, go get her. Let me see.
Oh yeah, where's Lana?
Yeah, she's laying down. She passed out. Or actually, you know what I would have done? Martha, go. But yes, let's go to Luthor Corp, where what we see is the red buggy now pulling up. It looks like some of the Scooby-Doo gang is together. We have Chloe, we have Clark, and they are now having to investigate Luthor Corp. They're trying to get the serum.
Get somewhere in level 3.
For Tommy Lee. And Chloe does ask a little question here of, why didn't you just ask Lex to allow us to get it for you? Clark responds he actually did, made a phone call, and his assistant said he was on his way to Washington.
No, you're not.
Didn't Chloe see him like 30 minutes ago?
No, because he's doing illegal things right now.
So wait,
is that... Yeah, I want to see that again because...
Yeah, like that was the only thing I was a little bit lost with, was she just saw him unless she immediately thinks that he left from the cave there.
Yeah, en route to Washington, it's like...
It would be like a far distance. I don't know.
I'm always up for a little Mission Impossible. Whoa.
Velma's
We're just
always
talking about Tom Cruise, dude.
Yes, and Velma might as well be Tom Cruise. But yes, as she breaks out her computer, what she says is, no worries, we just had to look at the public blueprints of Luthor Corp.
Earl, I got the blueprints. Full circle, dude. We're at Luthor Corp, level 3, blueprints, public knowledge.
Because Clark released them.
That's right.
So that is...
He leaked it. He's the marshal.
That is exactly why he got the blueprint.
Yeah, look how he turned when she's like looking it up. And he's like, whoa, forgot about this.
Well, what are you up to?
Now, I couldn't pull up anything called Top Secret Evil Lab on the schematics, but I did find this. Or more accurately, I didn't find literally a section on there that basically doesn't exist in some way. I guess someone forgot to pencil that in.
Couldn't Chloe hand him the blueprints and say, Clark, circle where level 3 is?
What do you mean?
Hasn't Clark seen level 3? Didn't he see the hidden wall? Because he broke it down in order to be able to reveal that Lex was hiding that room?
No, it was a matter of, because Earl went down there in the elevator.
I'm talking about after that.
Oh.
Wasn't there that? Or yeah, no, even during Earl's episode.
Yeah, they were down there. So, at least that's what maybe level 3 was at the time. It might be different now.
But that's
because isn't this technically level 33.1? Is this the same place now?
I don't know.
Why are they calling it different things? Is it level 3 or 33.1?
Is it both?
Yeah.
So is it level 3 first, and then we put you in 33, and then we put you in Belle Reve?
That's what it sounds like.
That's
crops, experiments, jail.
Hey, Clark, remember Earl? Just circle where you found level 3 before.
Maybe he didn't know, like, exactly as far as... Because, I mean...
This time is different.
Well, I'm thinking about it because he... Oh, fuck, I don't know. It's hard to explain it because as far as him being physically there, like, he wouldn't know necessarily what route he was taking and shit, right? You know what I mean?
I thought he did with the tunnels. He knew exactly where to be able to
Well, he
go.
knew where to go at that point, but what if he forgot, dude? Because he's high as shit.
He forgets a lot of things.
Lee smoked in front of him. Secondhand high.
But yes, Chloe does say, I guess somebody forgot to pencil that in. But don't worry, I always come prepared since you're worthless. She pops open her back trunk.
I need to see exactly what's all in here.
She has a rocket launcher.
Yeah, why did he freak out? Because what is this equipment? It doesn't seem that crazy.
Is that a bazooka? At the start?
Okay, what is that?
I think that's a...
Wait, no, I think that's a tire jack.
Is that a tire jack?
I think that piece is... I don't know what the fuck that is right in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That looks like a separate thing altogether. Maybe that's a big-ass flashlight. Kind of looks like a flashlight, like at the tip.
Could be. Maybe it's a telescope.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like maybe something you'd plant at night.
Ooh, like a hunting one.
Yeah.
And she uses the scope, a hunter scope, in order to see from far direction.
That's her blind, dude.
Yeah.
She goes hunting. That's her little side hobby.
Wind 33 degrees.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. So she has a video camera. She has what is that orange thing?
Is
that a phone? Looks like a giant phone. See, I don't even know what I'm looking at half the time. Like, what are these items?
Is that a net? Is there some
That
rope?
looks like rope right there.
Yeah, there's definitely a rope.
And then...
Is that a CD case?
Yeah, half this stuff I do not even recognize.
Is that a fishing line?
Yeah, did she go fishing too?
You can find the scoop anywhere.
That literally looks like that cat burglar thing. You put it on a glass window, and then it's a suction.
Yeah, she
and
probably
then you cut around it.
I believe that. Oh, yeah. I'm all about this.
But yeah, so even Clark's like, wow, where'd you get all this stuff, you freak?
eBay.
Oh, name drop. Product placement, huh?
Well, actually, I just thought, really? After Lana's incident, we're going back to eBay?
Well, at least she's spending her money wisely. She bought a book that ruined her life.
What I thought is that it was all like an arsenal of weapons in the back. And I go, why would you even ask that? Obviously, she got it all from Lois. And sure enough, when Clark says, hey, is that a flash grenade?
It's so sick. He's like, is this a flash grenade? She's like, whoa, chill. It's from Lois. It was a graduation present.
And I'm saving it for something special. Why didn't you tell me about this stuff, Chloe? We all have our secrets, Clark. And she smiles. God, she looks so good.
Clark is so dumb.
Oh, I guess
why even ask it?
do.
Why didn't you tell me about all this? Like, dude, she just found out about you like a day ago.
We now have the security guards driving up in a little golf cart as they are circling around. Now Chloe says, let's make our move. They then run inside where they find a doorway. Clark then is like, come on, Chloe, we should just be able to hack this. Don't you know how to hack? You hack, right? Clark doesn't do anything.
Dude.
But you know what Chloe has to do?
Is it actually labeled 3 now?
Yeah.
Looks like there was a 3 on the door.
I think there is, but they know how to get there.
So yeah, we're here, and Clark's talking about, because she asked him, like, how did you ever do, like, what you did? Like, how'd you get into places and all that? It's like,
I just destroyed it.
I just would just break it. I'll just break things.
Any lock? Any door handle?
So he visioned the camera, doorknob. And she's like, so now that you're human, you're practically worthless. And he's like, yeah,
I am.
Well, all right. Well, I have my computer. Thank God.
I love that Chloe says, I finally have my own personal superhero, and this is what I'm stuck with. As she breaks out the computer.
Because she's now the girl at the desk. Remember, they have the guy on the desk, but she's the girl on the desk.
The girl on the desk?
You know how they have that term, like the guy in the chair? Like your companion, your sidekick, or partner, or whatever you want to call them.
You know, your sidecar?
Like Batman has Alfred. That's his guy in the chair. You know what I mean?
Oh, I've never heard that term.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a fucking comic nerd. That's a guy in the chair.
The guy in the chair is...
Even Ned in Spider-Man movies, he calls himself the guy in the chair for Tom. Spider-Man. Man. Peter Parker.
I don't remember the guy in the chair. I don't know.
Anyways, like Oracle, bro. The girl in the chair. Like, she's the Oracle.
I know Oracle.
So we're Oracle now? Is Chloe Oracle now?
No, Chloe's better than Oracle because she can walk.
Oh, shit.
I'm just kidding. I didn't mean...
She got sexually assaulted Taylor when that happened.
No, she didn't. He took a few pictures.
And now we're back to Bound.
We're
back to Bound. All right, so yeah, Chloe basically is able to find...
She turns off the power.
Yeah, she turns off the power somehow with her crazy computer. It opens the door. Yes, there is a number 3 on the door.
Yeah, no, there is.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So now they go in. Kind of a cool design, but
it's like Kryptonian symbols.
It's all purple. Yeah, it's like, why? Come on.
Let's be more obvious.
Now let's get to one of my favorite moments in the episode when we go to the Kent house again. And Lee's fiending over there, but he sees that a sheriff pulls up, and it's Sheriff. Sheriff Adams. I was almost
I was gonna say, you forgot Sheriff Adams. You know why? Because you haven't seen her in a long time.
Her in a while, yeah.
She's also
the marshal had a strict policy.
And it's crazy that she's even thinking about coming to the Kent house right now because she's zooming in. And now Tommy's like, oh, he fucking sold us out. That fucking kid. And his parents reassure him Clark would never do such a thing. Okay, well.
Yeah, because even Lana's like, you need to just not freak out. Just relax. And he's like, baby, you'll know when I freak out. What does that mean?
Remember my electro ball?
What does that mean? What is he
I'm
gonna
an
do?
electro ball.
No, I think he's going to, like, punch her. The way he said it, he said like he was gonna beat her.
You know what? Joke's on him.
He said, baby, you'll know when I freak out.
Joke's on him. She'll like it.
Fuck. John and Martha are in the corner like, what's going on over there? Lana, are you okay?
Hit me harder.
Yeah, my dead parents would hit harder than that.
But sure, no, the helicopter crash is harder than that.
Tornado. I've been in a tornado, bitch. All right. Damn, that was good.
Yeah,
that was good. But yeah, so Lee just automatically gets Martha. It's like, all right, well, you guy, you better tell the sheriff nothing's happening over here, or your wife is gonna die.
I'm also gonna bring this up to you. Another inappropriate scene here.
All right.
If I'm Sheriff Adams, I think Lana and John are banging.
Dude, this is weird.
This is weird. Okay.
This is weird.
All right.
Sheriff Adams comes in. It's like, hey, so sorry to trouble you folks. By the way, Sheriff Adams is now sporting the Lois look. She has bangs now. And for some reason, like...
You and bangs.
It's just like, for some reason, like, Sheriff Adams her bangs are kind of better.
So
and it is making me furious. Because why does Lois have the shitty bangs and Sheriff Adams doesn't?
So are you saying that you are more turned on by Sheriff Adams' bangs
as
than you
long as she's in that uniform with the bangs like that?
You know what?
I'm missing Lois, obviously. Like, I need to see her.
Fair points all around.
So, yeah. Anyways, she's like, yeah, nothing's been going on here, Sheriff. Sorry. And it's like...
She came to stop by because apparently a vehicle was parked a mile down the road, and they suspect it being the 3 missing people.
Because she's telling them, like, 3 people broke out of Belle Reve, so I'm just kind of on the alert. But notices, like, looking around, like, where's the missus? Where's Martha?
Both Lana and John look at each other like...
Is this Clark and Lana again? Like, why are they so awkward?
She's still at the barn raising. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I was just there. She's not.
She's not there. Well, better make sure, John, that she knows what's going on because, I mean, this is kind of crazy. It's like, yeah, I'm sure we will.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Why
is that some fucking coffee?
Is that a pot of coffee over there? You got a good old pot of coffee? And it's just like, why?
What?
Can I make it to go, Sheriff? Can you?
Get out!
Like, we got shit to do. I don't have time for your ass right now.
Take the coffee and go.
And why not answer it, like, immediately? Like, yeah, get you a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
We instead just like, Lana? What should we do here, man? Like, why is this so weird? Just be normal.
If I'm Sheriff Adams,
y'all are fucking.
I'm telling Martha.
I'm telling Clark too. He's the marshal. He'll have something to say about this.
Both of your asses.
Y'all put you in jail.
Let's go to the biggest ventilation system I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, Clark is a massive human being.
He is. I told him.
Like, there's no way he'd be snug in there, dude.
I was like, he is.
I don't even think he could really get far.
But what's great is he's Cody Banks right now.
Honestly.
So yes.
So they really buttered it up in that vent, huh? Because he'd be like wiggling around.
What's great is, do you consider this Cody Banks or do you consider this National Treasure?
Oh.
Yeah.
But no, I would say Cody Banks because he's actually in the vent.
He is in the vent.
Because I would say National Treasure because it does give that vibe of when what's his face is in the Riley's in the truck or the van.
Yes.
And he's like talking to him, but he's obviously, I'm going to steal it. I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
You're treasure hunters, aren't you?
So, we bring up your boy, dude.
So as we are going through,
we're having our girl in the chair moments, like talking to each other.
Yes,
yeah.
Oracle talking to one of the Bat family. But you have Chloe now that's able to hack into their system where she is following Clark, going through this ventilation system. Left, right, go straight, Clark. Oh my God, Pete was never this forceful. He was nice to me.
Yeah, he gave me good pep talks.
What plans did Pete have?
But also, Chloe's like, wait, Pete? Pete knew your secret? Well, it kind of had to happen because he found my ship. He saw your spaceship?
I love that jealousy.
Yeah.
Also, that just further shows you trusted Pete? Really?
What's his homie? He was a piece of shit friend.
It's almost like Chloe knew that Pete would screw something up, which I think he did.
He ruined the town.
R.I.P. Dante.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Great guy. You know what? Clark is still going through the ventilation system. Oh my God, it's 1,000 degrees in here.
Yeah, it's like, wow, I didn't know your superpower was whining a lot.
Whining like a little bitch. Is that your name, bitch boy?
Yeah, shout out Pete, huh?
Yeah. Wichita.
That's the only time we mention him.
You're too far away. Always remember that. No one wants to visit you.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Pete, too far. Pete, too far, Ross.
As Clark is going through the ventilation system, though, all of a sudden, seems like a security wire was tripped, where now the system that Chloe is on starts beeping. And
it's a lockdown protocol in the vent system.
And we see that the vents are now closing the doors as if... Is this like its own like entryway? Because it seems like that there's a lot of shutters that are able to come up to try to block Clark off. And as Clark is going through the ventilation system, it seems like the security system is chasing him, about to catch up, where Clark is then taking a left. He then falls. Oh my!
Through like a grate in the vent system, like a latch or a hatch opening.
How does he get out of this?
He jumps down, dude. He just takes the L. Break your leg. You committed this much.
I am assuming, though, he has made his way to level 3, and that is the area where Lex is conducting.
It looks like a refinery in there.
That's where just like level 3 was with Earl, how is a warehouse. That looks exactly like it would be what's inside.
Looks more red in here, though. Like,
oh, yeah. They made it steamy.
Oh. No, not the steam.
Let's go back to the Kent house.
Sheriff Adams is still here. Why are you still here, bro?
Take your coffee and go.
We didn't have a to-go cup? I know y'all got hella mugs in there.
John decided to have a cup with her.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, would you mind if I finish the rest of my chores? I'm like, while there's, still daylight. It's like, oh, yeah. I guess, yeah, I should probably leave too, myself. Yeah, you've been here for an hour, Sheriff. But yeah, and now we have a whole plate, and she finds a tray of cigarettes, pack of cigarettes, and is like, wouldn't think a man like you, Mr. Kent, with your heart problem would be a smoker.
Those are mine, Sheriff. I started after the meteor shower. I'm just always so scared.
Ew, you're a disgusting little bitch. That's a bad habit. Because she really is like nasty habit, Miss Lang. You better stop it before they kill you.
What if Lana said, we just banged and I needed a cigarette?
Why would she say that?
It's a better excuse than what they give.
Yeah.
I picked up smoking.
She's like, I'll let them out. Also, this guy's tattoos are so funny to me. It's like he got those at the little the machine, the 3-coin machine, and he just kept getting a few, and he was like,
leave the washcloth on for 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's right. Stays on there for like a couple days.
Yeah, the best
Belle Reve activities.
The best one was the zebra gum. That's probably the only gum they get.
The zebra gum, wow.
And you know why they only get that gum? Because the flavor runs out in 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, that's all you get. It's the best flavor in the world. And you only get 10 seconds.
Which is a couple chews. The worst chewing gum of all time.
And then you get some damn colorful zebra on your arm.
Dude. So what's cool about this is that Sheriff Adams does leave, but she immediately is like rushing out. She's like, oh, Eunice, we got a 10-11 at the Kent Farm. Or I'll repeat, a 10-11 at the Kent Farm. And
oh, Sheriff, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah, Lee just totally tosses her over the car. John comes out of here with the tackle.
Finish it, dude. Before Tommy did that, he said, I can't create the electricity. I can only manipulate it. And then he shot Sheriff.
I can only manipulate the electricity. I can't create it.
A god among insects.
You're a god among insects. Don't let anyone tell you different. What's your real name, John? Man, that one's so good.
That's such a great movie.
Ian McKellen, dude.
God, fantastic. By the way, next time we kill Iceman's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill Bobby's brother.
Kill Bobby.
Yeah. Wait, what? No, not Bobby.
Sorry, kill... what's
Bobby's
his brother's
brother.
name? Ronnie. It's Ronnie Drake. Piece of shit.
Piece of crap. All right, so yes, as he shoots his electro ball at Sheriff Adams, John then says, now time to take my shot. Tackles Tommy Lee in the yard. They're going at it. All of a sudden, the creepy twins,
Yeah, they're doing their T-Rex thing.
And then Lana says, now's my chance. She takes a wooden post and hits one of them and then just decides to keep looking at it, not realizing there's still...
Yeah, good hit, huh? Oh, wait. Damn it.
I forgot there's two of you. The other one grabs her.
He smells.
She then is... He smells so bad.
He smells so bad.
She grabs the nail gun as he's
Okay, this guy's an idiot. This guy, why would you put your hand right there?
Okay. Because
she nails his hand to the wall.
Because they're not albino. There's something else.
Well, what are they?
I don't know what they are. But
look at all those albinos.
That's not what this is. But
yeah, she gets pimp smacked by the other twin. Maybe it's pimp 1, pimp 2.
Just like you said, though, she nailed that first one in the hand. He is strapped to the wall. She once again did not realize there's two of them. She now gets slapped, as you said, by pimp 2.
1 hand down, 3 to go.
She is like completely in pain, and now, ouch.
So we get that hurts.
So
that really hurts. So we get confirmation that they feel each other's pain, like they're linked like that.
They're the villains in Hellboy 2, the brother and sister. And notice how they're both
but they were cooler.
Albino skin.
Oh shit! And Hellboy is part of DC.
Ooh, kinda. Yes.
It's like in a subsidiary, but like, it is technically. Mean, Hellboy was a bonus character in the Injustice game.
Well, he's also been with Batman and Starman in a comic before, too. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say it completely flies. So, yes.
Dude, that's them?
Yeah. Or what if that's their kids?
Their children.
Yes, because obviously they can only...
twin gene.
They can only have sex with each other, right? The brother and sister in Hellboy 2.
Yeah, and imagine those orgasms.
That would also explain why their children look like this and act like this and walk like this. So Tommy and John are now fighting outside.
Yeah, we're brawling on the porch.
John's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah,
Tommy just
going down.
Yeah, Tommy's not even using his powers. She's just whooping ass.
Sheriff Adams is deciding to get up very slowly and not pull out her gun.
This is her time, right? She's okay, right?
Yeah, she looked fine, so let's go ahead and pull out our gun and shoot Lee.
But instead, we're going back inside where we see the ugly twins now grabbing a hold of each other and say, "Now's the time.
We must." I don't know what they're saying. They just join up and they make a force field around around the house, and it actually is super strong. A car just totally rams and gets that driver killed for sure.
And Tommy Lee is so happy by this that they then run inside with John. He throws him on the ground. Lana's still there like, "Hey, John."
We tried, huh?
And now Tommy's looking outside, realizing that a SWAT team is there, cops are there, and he's pissed. Okay. All right. Well, ain't this the right pickle?
Good one.
What's the left pickle?
Yeah. Oh, ain't this the left pickle?
All right.
All right. So he was swinging. He was swinging around because he was climbing on pipes.
There was nothing near him when he fell through.
But he could have grabbed that metal piece like was going across.
Clark being able to do that,
dude.
Your mind.
He loves feeling sore. He loves a challenge.
You're crazy.
But yeah, we're in. He's looking for a big door. Big door. Big door. I'm looking for a big door in level 3. And then, yeah, so he's just, this lab looks crazy. You got chemicals everywhere.
Clark is essentially skipping through it.
There's so much steam,
Kryptonite,
steam everywhere, because that happens everywhere. But yeah, so found a door. Oh, look, it has a lock. Oh, okay, cool. Got you in, Chloe. So now Chloe's inside. And it's like, no, there's no trouble with the guards. It's like they were only just guarding the perimeter outside, which adds to what we're going to find out later.
Chloe's looking great as she comes in, and then she sees some type of safe, and this is where she knows she's able to gain access to the serum. She says, "Oh no, this is a lock I cannot undo." Well, what do you need? "I need Lex's fingerprint, so unless you got Lex's thumb or anything else, we're kind of shit out of luck." Wait a minute. Velma then realizes
he touched the flashlight earlier.
Handed it back to her. She then looks down at it. She is smiling because guess what? She knows how to lift up a thumbprint. She is so great in everything that she does. She is interning right now at the Daily Planet. So she is already one step ahead. We've already done a summer job. Now we're doing a full-time job. I'm very excited to see where Chloe's going to be going this season. She's already starting out hot and much better than even last. Because guess what? You know why she's great? Because it's what should have happened, and the show delayed it too long, which is the real problem with last season as well. Chloe and Clark have a great relationship when she knows.
Yeah.
It's not weird.
Well, that's what I mean. I've told you, too. I was like, I can't wait till she finally finds out and they know. Because the friendship gets way better.
But this is what's crazy. And you and I have discussed it. And again, I'm not trying to beat season 4 down. I get it. But the last good episode was Alicia's, and that was when Chloe found out. And then afterwards, they didn't do anything with it.
Nope. You know why? Because Alicia doesn't matter, I guess.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
No. That's why you brought her up.
No. That's I'm only allowed to say her name because this episode said her name. I'm not going to ever bring up that name again. But I'm just saying it's crazy that they delayed it, and yet I feel like after those episodes, the season went downhill.
Yeah.
Should have just done it. And they did it immediately this season.
Well, yeah, the way it ended last season.
Yeah, but Clark could have easily been like, "What am I doing out here? How did I get here? Oh, Chloe, you're in the Arctic too?"
Yeah, Lex, I was in the Yukon, bro. I found you there, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing here, Chloe? Why would you think I'm Clark? Huh? So yeah, at the camp farm, we're still here.
We see Sheriff Adams going, look at this bubble.
Just like, wow.
This is crazy. You know, what the hell is this, Sheriff? You know who are best friends? Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Yeah, I think they kiss.
We cannot maintain this field much longer. You know, you guys are really starting to piss me off.
Yeah, y'all suck. It's like, we need
1 serum.
Yeah, okay, look, how about y'all just keep it up right now? It's like, perhaps
we should cut
our losses.
No, we're gonna stick to the plan. We need that Kemp boy. He needs to get back. We're on the hooks. So you guys shut up and concentrate. Oh.
And Martha makes the stupidest observation. Wow, is it just me, guys? Or they look desperate, huh?
Don't worry, Mrs. Kent. Clark will figure out a way. He always does.
They look at each other, Martha and John, they're like, shit, she doesn't know.
Damn it.
Our son's worthless now.
God, and this is gonna be his wife.
Yeah, he like broke his thumb earlier. He's not gonna do anything.
We are going back to the Luther Corp where we see Chloe now lifting this thumbprint, seeing if it's gonna be able to work, and guess what, Joseph?
It works.
It works.
She manages to get it. Wow, what a perfect print.
Yes, fantastic.
So yeah, it's like, hello, oh, hey, bright boy, I want my stuff.
All right, well, we're breaking in right now, and don't worry, I'm getting it for you. I'm about to be on my way. You better be.
You better be. So now we open up the vault, and it's just nothing but meteor rock.
Nothing.
And then Chloe even makes a jab.
Are those rocks or is that juice?
Sorry, meteor or kryptonite. I'll just say kryptonite. But it's not rock form. It's not solid form. But
okay, so it is liquid.
Yeah, it's definitely liquid.
Looks like ooze.
But
from
it's
the
like,
Teenage
dude,
Mutant Ninja
how
Turtles.
much do they have? Holy shit! You know what's crazy too? Since they had the second meteor shower, there's just even more now.
I was gonna say that's what it is. He probably already knew what was going on, so he took all the meteor rocks. Mm-hmm. Anything that they were able to find, he took.
Dude,
because obviously he was able to take a damn spaceship in the middle of the day.
And you know that was like covered in rock.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, there's actually a little defensive grid there, like laser grid, that when Clark tries to approach the kryptonite, he just gets zapped.
Yeah, the laser actually
or
cuts
like
him
sears
too.
him. And like sears him. So yeah, he freaks out. His shirt's all burnt and cut up. And so Lee, we're back at the house, and he's like, all right, I guess I'm going to start with the mom first, huh?
I love moms.
Yeah. So we're back at the vault, and Chloe's talking about it's going to take a couple hours, though, like to do this. He's like, well, we need the serum. We got to give it to him. He's like,
Chloe, we don't have enough time for that. You need to cut the shit and get this down.
And Chloe's like, we don't have a choice. We have to wait.
Hey, Clark, you know what would be helpful?
If you had powers.
Just gonna throw that out.
But even if he did, he'd be weak right here.
That's true. Oh.
That's what I'm going to add to later.
No matter what, she would need a few hours. Sorry, Clark. She has to break down the field. She would get cut too. Laser burn.
Yeah.
And nothing burns that.
And then Clark does say, like, you know what? There might be another way, Chloe. Can you find out where the signal's coming from?
What are you going to do? Whatever it takes.
Okay, Steve Rogers.
He turns around and Chloe's like, I don't think he's going to do anything. She then starts hacking. All of a sudden, we are going back to the Kent house, sheriff's house. We now see Clark has pulled up in the red truck. He says, Sheriff, wait, what are you doing here, Mr. Kent? Let him through. All right, Sheriff, I got a plan.
All right, is this a nominee for best plan?
I mean, it works.
It's a pretty good one.
So this could be up there, but this is only second episode.
Hey, dude, it's just a nominee, man.
It may not be there.
Hey, man.
It may not be there yet. You guys are all hyping season 5, so this is probably nothing, right?
Look, Sheriff, I just don't want to see anyone die. I have a plan. I can do this. You gotta call off the dogs, alright?
Even if I lost all sense and I gave you the okay, there's some kind of invisible barrier or wood around it.
You know what's crazy? Sheriff Adams was really trying to talk attitude with Clark, not knowing, like, dog, you know this is the marshal. You need to watch your tone, watch your mouth.
How do you plan to get past this? With this.
I got a phone.
I gotta make a call.
It's not about the money. It's about making a phone call.
Like I say, I'm good with calculation.
Oh, don't worry. I'm only burning my half.
But yes, as Clark now says, since I got my cell phone, I told him I get to go in. So Clark then is able to walk in. Tommy Lee opens the door. I got it in this briefcase, guys. Tommy Lee then grabs it. All of a sudden, Tommy Lee says, okay, all right,
look, is this it? Do I trust you? You can't go anywhere yet. Not until I know for sure.
Yeah, and he's like, look.
Also, I'm cracked out.
Like, honestly, bro, like, really thank you, but the power really grows on you fast, man. Like, you don't know how, you have no idea. Guess all the talk about you was true, kid. You really are out of this world. Yeah, you have no idea, bro. Oh, we used the flashbang! It was triggered when he opened it. Oh, dude, this man's head is probably ringing right
this
now.
cannot feel good. But he says right then and there after...
He's like, God, you little son of a... Ugh. But he's like blind, charging up his powers.
I says, I cannot create the electricity, but I can manipulate it.
Yes, because he keeps saying this every time he uses his powers. Yeah. What's your real name, Tommy? So he manages to actually hit the albinos and basically kills him.
Yes, because Clark waits for him to be able to use his powers and then says, psych! Gets out of the way. He then zaps the albino thing 1 and thing 2. Now that they're out of commission, Clark then says, now I'm going to get rid of your power. Picks up the sledgehammer, then bashes it into the... I guess...
Why didn't we do this the whole time? It's the power grid. It's like the converter or whatever, the power box.
It's because thing 1 and thing 2, they have a serious power.
You just keep them separated.
Just don't let them touch.
Just don't let them touch.
We could have solved this really easily, but I understand maybe the sheer panic. It didn't allow Clark to realize it till a little bit later on. So with him now taking that sledgehammer, breaking it, Tommy Lee thinks he can swing at Clark. Clark blocks it and then punches him, knocking him out.
Oh my God.
What?
And now we get...
What?
I think it's going to be probably the first of many weird, cheesy punchlines type thing. Like, this man really said, he knocked him out, Tommy, and said, sometimes it's easier just to turn the power off.
Lights out.
Sayonara.
Looks like you didn't have enough power.
That's not a way to get ahead in life.
He said, looks like you can't manipulate anything.
Yeah. You should have stayed in school. You shouldn't have left.
Shouldn't have left.
Damn, he went.
The only time he ever turned ice.
Very cool, right?
Oh my God. I'm
just like 30 seconds.
I've never been angry.
30 seconds. He didn't stay that form the rest of the fight. He like just did it that moment.
He went back to human form.
Yeah.
I've never been so pissed.
And that Days of Future Past, so they kind of redeemed it. They gave us more.
Yeah. Thank God. Because they completely spit off. What studio exec is in there? What if we don't make Iceman turn ice?
What if he was just normal?
What? But wouldn't that mean he's not as strong? Yes. But what if him and Rogue bang?
Yeah. Because that's cool.
That's great. I think it would have been cooler if he did it with Shadowcat. Oh, yeah.
Now the authorities have come to pick up the albinos and Tommy Lee. Get him out of here, boys. Look at those fake-ass tattoos. The ink is rubbing off. The ink is rubbing off, dude.
He's sweating! But yes, as the ink is running off, he then turns around, and then Sheriff Adams says, get this guy
Come on, little stinker. Get out of here. It's like, well, I'm glad you're here, Clark, so you can knock out his light again if he ever comes out. Another harebrained rescue scheme, huh, Clark? Yeah, because the last one got Garrett killed.
Sorry, Sheriff. That aside, nice work, Mr. Kent. You ever consider a career in law enforcement? So this moment.
Only this time.
Only this time.
We give our thanks.
He was able to get credit for it.
Yeah.
Was this time she appreciated?
It's because he has no powers. She can smell the human. Like, oh, you don't smell like an alien now.
Yeah. Great. Like,
Or maybe she's respecting knowing that they're going to bang.
I I don't know. I still think she may believe that Lana and John were banging. I still think that she may be on that.
Yeah, what if she was like leaving? She's like, son, just wanted to mention something to you.
Clark, can you come over here?
Earlier, when I was in the house, it smelled like sex. And only your dad and Lana were here.
And I asked where your mother was, and they said she wasn't there.
She said she was at the raising, but I was just there, and I didn't see her.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, so keep that in mind.
Oh my God, but she walks away, and then Lana looks. She's right, Clark!
What you did was amazing.
Clark
like,
looks
really.
at Lana. I've done so many other things, and this is the only time you have thanked me.
Third wheel comes in.
Chloe, looking great, by the way.
Yeah, she's really looking good.
Yeah, looking
Yeah, it's
really
like, hey,
good.
what's up, Clark? How y'all doing? Can I talk to you for a second? She's like, yeah. All right, cool.
Can you give us a second, Lana? Of course.
Yeah. Breaking news. Clark Kent saves the day.
Yeah, thanks to you. Yeah, well, I just did what usually you do. You're the one that took down the meteor freaks without any special advantages.
Mm-hmm. And now, then again, once a hero, always a hero, huh?
No.
One-time thing, Chloe. No, don't bring that up again. Don't do it.
Don't you dare call me a hero.
No. I did it one time. Lana was involved. That's really why I was that dedicated. Like, really? Because we were about to bang, and then, like, the two albinos showed up.
If you were
and I was not turned on.
Like Chloe, if you were kidnapped, I'm probably not saving you.
I knew you could get out of it. Lana's dumb.
Lana can't get out of it, so...
She's so sweet, though.
One time bang.
But yeah, Chloe then goes again, Clark, you may have let go of the past, but there are going to be others that are... It's like, no, we talked about it. It's like, look, I'm not the one you should worry about, okay? I traced the carrier signal I picked up in the vault. I found a secondary video feed hidden in the frequency. Someone was watching us the entire time. And then now Clark is like...
He knows immediately.
He knows who it is. And so now we cut to the next scene.
And let's get to where...
And this is what...
I became hard.
Yeah.
This is an unbelievable scene. And I even told you about it going, Joseph, I thought this was a dream sequence.
It seems like it.
I couldn't believe
the angles are weird. Like, everything about it.
It's great because you're not expecting it to at the same time.
No, because we open up to Lex at his office, and he's actually watching security footage of Clark getting zapped by the laser in the vault.
He's just replaying it over and over.
He's replaying it, but he's like intensely into it, and he's literally looking.
He's saying
impossible.
impossible.
He's like, this is impossible. As in, oh, how did he get hurt? Type of thing. How did Clark get hurt?
I know for a fact that he is hiding something. He has powers. He is super strong.
Yeah.
This is a lie.
And then look what he does, because Clark walks in. He's like, satisfied. Or what does he say? He's like, you like what you're seeing?
Yeah, you're satisfied with what you're seeing?
He's satisfied with what you're seeing. He's like, oh, Clark, man, hey, I heard what happened. Everyone all right? Clark immediately decks this man.
We're not even thinking about it. You know what? I'm taking a shot to your face because what I love about this episode and this reveal is the episode was silly until this moment because then you realize
it was all a setup.
Lex honestly told these crazy people to go and kidnap the Kents, hold them hostage.
For this reason.
So that I can then have Clark break into my facility, watch him do it, and eventually he's going to reveal his powers to me. Don't worry, it's a great idea. So he's going that desperate with it to be able to say, I'm going to kidnap your family. If something bad happens, whoops, it was a mistake, but you revealed your power to me. What the fuck is going on?
And remember how she even mentioned how the guards were only guarding the perimeter outside.
Yes.
There was no one inside. So that means he told them, stay outside.
I need Clark.
I need them to come inside.
I need to watch this.
With no issue.
This is way too far where I love Clark immediately walking in. We're not talking.
And then the lockdown procedure, I think that was him.
That was him playing a game.
Lex did that.
Yes, and he had that thing following in as if it was a rat in a maze that he was then controlling.
But you see, the thing is here is that I don't know what would have been different if he did have powers. Like, because the Kryptonite, like I said earlier, would have weakened him.
He would have known, though, the moment he fell down even more.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He would have.
Because he would get sick first before even going closer.
Yes.
Yeah.
He would have immediately been like, okay, well, that was weird. Why don't you just pass out?
Yeah. And then...
But I love that he got nothing.
Nothing.
And now he looks like an idiot.
He does. He looks like a psychopath.
Yes.
And so, he immediately punches Lex. Lex is falling to the ground, and Clark is furious.
Get up, pussy.
Lex is like, what are you doing? It's like, I should have done this a long time ago. And so now he pulls him up. Chloe traced the video feed from level 3. You were watching us the whole time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's still going.
Dude.
He's still going. And then immediately Clark shoves him to the ground. Dude, you're getting beat up by an 18-year-old.
Hey, he's graduated now, though, so technically this is okay because he's not in high school.
He's getting beat up by a fresh out of high school 18-year-old.
Clark is 6'3" and works on a farm. Even Lex
is a trained fighter.
Fencer.
Fighter.
If he had a sword, okay, but he doesn't. But yes, what I love, though, is Clark's still going. She also pulled up the security records from Belle Reve, idiot.
Mm-hmm. You were there the day those psychos escaped. Because, that means he planned it then. You helped them somehow, didn't you? What'd you promise them, Lex? Enough serum to last their lives?
You're being irrational, Clark. The whole thing was a setup. A test.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And to do it, you put Lana in danger. Clark, no! Immediately punches him again.
It's so great. I thought we could get over the past, Lex, but you're too obsessed with it in order to be able to. But you know what? I'm different now, and I'm done playing your fucking games. You want to test me? You want to really see what I'm made of? Do it yourself, you coward. Hit me.
Yeah, do it yourself, coward. And then he tries to punch Lex again. Lex deflects it and punches back.
And then Clark is smiling, licking the side of his face, going, "That's right, bitch."
Yeah. Gods bleed. Tell me, do you bleed?
Are you satisfied?
Hey, he's like, satisfied?
By the way.
And Lex is like, look at his eyes. Like, he's like his heart is broken. He's just like shattered, like, holy shit.
He looks like a bitch.
He looks like the biggest pussy.
And before we get to the next big scene, I want to, though, end with, we're never talking to Lex again.
Nah.
Like anybody, like Chloe, like Lana, like Clark, we're done talking with Lex because obviously he could have killed Lana. He's put Chloe in danger, just wanting to know secrets. And now with Clark, he essentially just stabbed him in the back. They all three should never talk to him again.
Right.
Okay. Just want to make sure that we're establishing that.
Yeah, dude. He's dead to us.
He's dead.
He's dead to us.
He's dead. He's a villain of this story right now. Season 5. Episode 2, we're already saying villain of the year is about to be established. It established this episode.
Maybe. We might have a runner-up.
A runner-up?
Maybe a couple.
All right.
Because I know how this season plays out.
So here's why this episode is cheap. You just made me so excited. You got me so worked up.
Season 5's good,
with
dude.
the Lex and Clark scene. Like, I'm like standing up. I'm like, yes. And then, this is why you're cheap. No matter what, it's like I'm going to enjoy the next scene that comes up. So, like, I'm going to be so amped that I'm like, yeah, I love this episode. And then the next scene happens where it's like, okay, he deserves it.
Yeah.
So now I'm confused because I was wanting to make fun of it. And instead, I was more accepting of it than I thought I would be. Let's go to the town.
Coldplay's playing right now, and Clark goes up to the loft.
Before you go, season 4, episode 20 of a show called Everwood that was on Warner Brothers said with 2 of their main characters, I would never have sex with candles and listen to Coldplay.
Oh,
and what are they doing this episode?
And it's WB still, right?
It's still WB.
Right. Okay. Cool. So Lana wasn't expecting Clark apparently. Because the way she reacts,
Why
it's like,
does she have all the candles?
She's like, whoa, what happened, Clark? I was like, I said goodbye to an old friend.
You ever heard of a handshake, silly goose? No, she had to be expecting Clark. Joseph.
Dude.
Joseph. She had to. Look how many candles.
No, she's just a weirdo. She has to use them up. She couldn't use them on Jason. She's probably getting rid of them one by one. Look at that. There's even ones underneath things. What is wrong with her?
There's no way.
It probably smells like crazy in there. Like all the fucking aromas.
It smells like Jan's work off.
Yes. He's like, Jim, like out of the door. He's like,
okay. Bonfire. James Bonfire. I
like,
just come in here and smell
it. When they're arguing later, and she's like, dude, Jan. What is it? Something by Jan. Serenity?
Yeah, Serenity.
Serenity by Jan. You took me by the hand
and made me a man.
that
one night.
Wow. They should have been playing that. The Hunter song.
That would have been hot.
It wasn't airing it this time, though.
Yeah, I know.
But she's like, wow, God, you're a mess, Clark. And Clark's just looking at her, and she's
I'm
rubbing
so
her.
dirty.
And he's like, uh-oh. You know, after everything that's happened, Lana, I thought I knew what my life would be like now, you know? Been really thinking. He smoked a fat one before coming here.
I thought it would be easier, you know?
She's looking at him like really sad, kind of. But I guess you can never be certain what's going to happen tomorrow, you know?
Can you?
Can you? So we're getting the illuminate like, we should fuck now before we could possibly die tomorrow.
No.
And she's like, no.
You can't.
No, you can't. And now we are going off season 5, episode 2. We are losing the V card, bro. We're losing the V card to each other. We start off with some very passionate lovemaking type of kissing. You know what I mean?
Now we have 100 candles and kisses.
Oh. Now, what's the best part about this scene though is that when they're already heavy kissing, she pulls him off the couch. And they get on their knees on the shag carpet in front of the fireplace.
Is there a bed like 20 feet to the left?
And they're still going. And now Lana proceeds to take off his shirt really slow, like he's the girl. Like he's going to be hiding something underneath there. And she takes off his shirt like, oh my God, this is your body?
By the way, I don't get the Clark shirt being off.
What? I'm sorry, but they're treating it like he's the girl.
It's like she's like even looking at his chest like
yeah, dude, like she's about to kiss his titties or something. I'm so that's what I'm saying. Bro, if she like dog, I'm so like the scene is okay, but it's just like why are we doing
it's cheap? No, it's cheap because otherwise we'd make fun of it, which we are now because we get to pause to then dissect it. Otherwise, if you're watching it, I'm already horned up because the last scene is great. I'm accepting
like
this.
Okay, you deserve it, Clark.
Deserve it.
Yeah, honestly, but how it's playing out, you seem sus.
Yes.
Or mainly Lana. Like I don't get it because usually, honestly, with like say TV sex scenes or something. There's always the case where like they take off the girl shirt and she just has the bra on, right? And then it's like
they just show it from the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But it's not even like it's just Clark showing.
We're
skin
showing Clark's back.
Yeah, and then they try to make it seem like we're showing Lana's skin, but all he did was just take off the little sweater thing that she had. She's like wearing a full on and now he's laying her down. He's about to lay the pipe down, bro. But they're in front of the fireplace. How many fires do you need, Lana?
By the way, here's the thing.
And boom. They're gonna bang.
They're gonna bang, and it's great because
and we're panning away to the window.
The strip joint across the street is about to turn off their lights.
Yep.
Thank God.
And Talon closes its lights because they just shut the place down. The moon looks really good for some reason.
Was star supposed to be like a uterus or something?
Yeah, V card.
The V.
The goddess Venus.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Ooh. With this moment, I do also have to say...
I'm so horned up now, man. I want to lose my virginity all over again.
Oh, God.
Come on.
No.
Take it away from me.
No.
Come on.
I'm telling Megan.
You want to be Clark or Lana?
Lana.
You're going to take off my shirt?
Yeah, you're the one that gets undressed. But that's what I mean, and that's what I also want to bring. It's not even to sound pervy, maybe a little bit. but we're not undoing pants or anything. Like, we're just taking off Clark's shirt and he's laying down pipe. And now they're going to be laying down, taking off all the clothes. That just seems like a pain in the ass.
Nah, dude, it's cool.
Why wouldn't you do it Notebook style? Just take it all off in front of each other, standing up first and then lay down naked.
Nah, Adventureland at the very end.
Yeah, another scene. Because also, why don't we just go in the bedroom?
And also, he was a virgin then too in that scene.
He was.
James.
Yeah, and that's a great movie too. Goto!
James, nah, you seem more like a games guy.
I already grabbed the shirt, so.
Yeah.
They got you on games?
What a pussy. But yeah, dude. Sex scene.
It was cheating because it made me cheer it on because I was horned up. And now I'm satisfied with the episode.
Yeah.
But overall, when we have to look at the episode in a very specific way of it flowing, it making sense, it working, their relationship is all lies. Everything about it is a lie, including the sex.
It's fucking dope. That's the best relationship. That's how the best ones end up.
He is mortal.
Yeah.
He couldn't even really have sex with her. This doesn't count as, by the way, this doesn't count as you losing your virginity either to me. Because guess what? What's going to happen when you have your powers? You're not going to know what to do.
Yeah, how does the semen work? Is it strong too?
Yeah, exactly. You're now back to square one the moment you get your abilities back. This is a lie. Everything about it.
It's going to be dope though when he gets them back.
Yeah, it's going to be great because then you realize, oh, I can't touch you again. Yeah, it's going to be wonderful because that's what I mean.
And then we're back to keeping secrets.
Exactly.
Well,
they're the worst.
Look, man, you just got to be horned up for a little bit, all right?
They're probably the worst TV couple of all time.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm going to strongly say that. Lana and Clark are the worst TV couple. Their whole toxic relationship is not...
You sure it wasn't Lana and Jason?
No. Lana and Jason ended after a season.
Lana and Adam?
By the way, half a season, because she broke up with him by not telling him. But overall, when you're seeing like the love where it's finally two of them getting together, Topanga and Corey, for example, even New Girl, sure, that one may not be that good of an example. But with this, my point is, they are never honest. They know nothing about each other. This is truly just... We've always wanted to bang, but we never have.
And now we waited 4 years, you know?
This is a lie.
Dude, you're really offended.
Their relationship is built on a lie.
You're hurt by this.
Because who cheers this on? This isn't something to cheer on, Jesse. Who cheers for this?
I mean, there was a lot of candles in there, dude.
I know.
It was nice.
100 candles and kisses.
Come on. You don't like getting on your knees with your girl and just banging it out on the shag carpet where there's a bed 20 feet away?
I wish we would have had another rainy day scene of 100 candles and tears. And Clark still
and
being like...
Clark's the one crying?
No. Clark crying when he comes up. I lost Lex as a friend.
He's undoing his shirt?
No. Clark crying, walks in because he just broke up with Lex. Lana then undoes his shirt while he's crying.
And wipes up his tears with his shirt?
No, she still has him crying.
Or she licks it off.
She takes advantage and bangs Clark while he's in an emotional state.
Good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, because they deserve each other.
They do.
I don't like them.
Dude, well, you're going to have to like them. Well,
I don't know what that means.
Somebody Save Me podcast was the show that we all listen to today. Right?
That's
all, folks.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that hurt.
That hurt. Yeah, albino twins, MVPs, huh? Good villains. But, yeah, no, Somebody Save Me podcast was the show today. Thank you again for listening. We are now done with Mortal. Two Nerdy Idiots. We're your hosts, of course. We demand the 5 stars as usual because
Season 5.
We're so great, and you know you loved every minute of this.
But Season 5 more specifically. So give it 5 for 5.
5 for 5. Like, you heard of the 4 for 4? Well, this is the 5 for 5.
Yeah, see, we allowed it last season. We can't allow it now because there's no point. It's 5 for 5.
So, yeah, catch us next week. We got episode 3 of season 5 of Smallville, Hidden, where I think we get some more Lionel interaction. So we'll see how that goes. I don't really remember this episode. But
I know nothing.
But, yeah, see you next week. We'll be here on the usual day and time. Adios.
I can't create electricity. I can only manipulate it.
You're a god among insects. Don't let anyone tell you different.